Today we are here at Maymont Park in Richmond, Virginia, and we're going to explore and see what's new for 2022. Now, there are usually river otters here, but I'm not seeing them this time. But who knows, they could be there. Now we're right outside the Nature Center and the indoor exhibits. Yeah, this is a big park. We have to go all the way down that hill. Now there is like an indoor aquarium-like exhibit, but we're just sticking to the outdoor stuff in today's video. It's a nice day out. Over there is where the bison used to be. I don't know if there's any over there right now. There they are. Right there. Okay, and now we're going to continue up to the farm and hopefully see some animals. I believe that is the tower over at Dogwood Dell. So if you're not familiar with Richmond, that's right next to Maymont. And now off to see some animals. Jack's vegetable garden. Some carrots. Kale. Now, if you are planning on visiting Maymont, then do keep in mind that it is quite a long hike, and I do mean a hike. It is not flat, it's very hilly here, so it's going to be pretty strenuous, especially on those warm summer days here, especially with the humidity here, so do keep that in mind.
Come here!
And up there is where all those animals were. And now we're going to continue on and hopefully find the bird exhibits. And I believe this path should take us to all of the bird exhibits here at the park. Something to note here is that this is a fairly narrow path with railings on either side, so it can get cramped if it is crowded, so keep that in mind and be mindful of the people around you. And now we're going to make our way over to the bald eagle exhibits, which is just a short walk down this boardwalk just beyond this bridge on the left. Also, there's an amphitheater on the right, but it looks like that's been closed for some time now. Alright, we are now leaving the Bald Eagle exhibit, and I did see two there, but I only showed one in the video. Also, there's some vending machines right by the Bald Eagles. And next up is the Black Bear exhibit. Now, normally we don't see any here, but today we saw two. Now we're gonna get an even better look at the bears. And now we're gonna make our way over to probably my favorite part of Maymont Park, which is the Japanese Garden, and based on the crowds, it's probably a lot of people's because this part of the park was incredibly busy compared to the rest. And now we're just gonna take a stroll right through the Japanese Gardens, and we're gonna make our way over to one of the most notable features of Maymont, which is this giant waterfall. And the cool part about this is you can actually go right up to it, and you can even climb up above it, and we will get to that in just a minute. But before we do that, let's just take in all the sights and see what there is to see down here before we make the hike up there. Alright, now that we're done down here, we're gonna go up to the top of the hill and see what's up there. Alright, and once you get to the top of the hill, you're greeted with this beautiful fountain and more stairs. And what we are walking over right now is the top of that giant waterfall that we saw at the beginning of the Japanese Garden. It should be noted that certain parts of the park may be closed due to private events, so keep that in mind. Oh, and by the way, we are still not at the top of this hill. We still have a little ways to go. And here's a better view of that mansion here at Maymont. It sits right at the top of the hill. And once you make it on up here, there are plenty of cool things to see. So if you want to see them, then make a trip on out here to Maymont. And that just about does it for our trip out here to Maymont Park in Richmond, Virginia. We're gonna slowly make our way back over to the parking lot and back up that hill. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps me out. And if you want to see more stuff like this, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you have any suggestions of places you want me to visit. Also, if you've been to Maymont, let me know in the comments below. Alright, that just about does it. I'll see you in the next one.